Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Beneath the Steel Sky. In the last episode, we messed things up in the factory, we got some putty, and we also have a new welder body for Joey. We also got to talk to Lamb, Supervisor Lamb. He's not a particularly interesting fellow, nor does he come across as some guy I would like to hang around with. We are now done in the factory, and we need to go elsewhere now. And that somewhere else is here to the left where this lightning bolt is, but if you go over to this door, you can go back to the recycling plant. I did not examine the press when I was here.
It's wheezing and banging, like an asthmatic dinosaur in the mating season.
Obviously, if you right-click the press, Robert is not going to put his hand in there.
I'm not putting my hand anywhere near there.
And of course, if you want, you can go through the rest of the plant, though I'm not going to do that, because we know what everything else is. And from here, we are now back in this area. And apparently Joey was here the whole time. Let us go over to what I guess is some sort of power generating facility. Apparently this looks like a power plant. And I'm hoping that Joey joins me sooner or later. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look at some buttons.
It's marked Surge Test Control. It's marked Surge Test Control.
So we have not one but two buttons saying Surge Test Control. And of course you can't... I guess this doesn't act as a button, this little triangle thing. There's Joey. And there is a control panel here as well.
Can't reach the switches.
Speaking of switches and buttons, can we do that? No, we can't do anything with the control panel.
There's a safety device holding it fast.
And I'm guessing there's a safety device holding this
There's
fast.
a safety device holding it fast.
And there are a switch and a light bulb here. We might as well look at these two.
It's switched to the on position.
Leave that alone! You trying to kill yourself?
And apparently this guy who was sleeping with a cigarette in his mouth, apparently he seemed to have some sort of sixth sense that lets him notice if we're going to press that switch. And there's also a light bulb here.
What a waste of energy.
I wonder, can we get it?
Get off! That's electrical, that is.
I guess not. Well, there's not much that we can do here. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy to save,
Excuse me.
or rather, waste some time.
What do you want, speak up?
And maybe we can get some information out of him. Who knows?
I'm here to inspect the plant.
Oh, I'm allergic to plants. They give me sores and boils.
I meant the power plant.
Well, what's stopping ya? Who are you anyway?
My name's Foster.
Stay away from him, Rob. He's a human bomb.
What are you talking about?
He's got a fuse in his mouth.
That's a cigarette. He's inhaling the smoke for pleasure.
Get serious, Foster.
And apparently Joey seems to have never seen a cigarette before. So we now have a couple of dialogue options that we can now play around with.
Has security been through here?
Yes, they have. Not a moment's peace. Did they find the Sabs yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I hope they string 'em up.
And he is apparently asking about the saboteurs, now that we've asked him if he's seen anything suspicious around here. Let's go ahead and ask about these saboteurs.
Who do these sabs represent?
You what? I said, you what? Another corporation, you thick-wit. Hobart, our biggest rivals.
You mean we're at war with them?
Economically we are, and they're winning.
How come?
By flooding the market with gimmicky garbage.
And that ends the discussion, but we can left click him again to talk to him some more. Did this guy ever do anything?
Don't you ever do any work?
Can't you see I'm trying to sleep?
I guess not. Let's see if he knows anything about a guy named Overman.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Nah, never heard of him.
Apparently he doesn't know anything about that either. Let's go ahead and ask him about his opinion of the council.
What's your opinion of the council?
They're doing a grand job.
And we will have to left click him again, but apparently he seems to have a rather positive opinion of the union, of the council. Let's see if he knows how to get out of here.
I want to get out of the city.
You what? What do you want to do that for, eh?
I don't belong here.
Where do you belong then?
I'm from the wilderness.
The Gap, you mean? Bloody awful place, full of mutants.
Have you ever been there?
Not me. I don't want to get contaminated.
And if we talk to this guy again, we will now find that our dialogue options have been exhausted.
Don't mind me. I can see you're busy.
Really not much to this guy. Didn't really give us much in the way of information. We might as well talk to Joey to see if we can do anything around here. Let's try pressing the button on the right.
Try pressing the button on the right.
And of course, Joey will go to the button on the right.
Nothing's happening, Rob. It's jammed.
And if you ever right-click the buttons, you'll find out that there's a safety device that is holding this thing in place, allowing us, or rather not allowing us to access the buttons. But if you use a wrench on them,
Loosen the nut.
you'll be able to loosen the nut on both of these buttons. We do need to do this on both of these buttons.
I've loosened the nut.
Alright. From here, actually, let's go ahead and show it off now that we're standing in front of the right button.
Try pressing the button again.
You're in my way, Foster.
So you'll have to get out of the way of the button in order to let Joey hit the button.
Try pressing the button again.
While Joey is hitting the right button, you right-click the left one.
Now you've done it, mate. I'll have to fetch old Obbin. And you better stay here in case there's an explosion.
That will get this guy out of the room, and we can now play with the switches. So now let's go ahead and switch this off. This will turn off the light bulb. We can now take the light bulb, and from here, we need to place the putty on the light socket. Now, if we switch this on again, we can now go ahead and access these switches. There are two switches, one on the left, one on the right. You want to flip the left one up and the right one down. And from here, we can exit. We are now able to do a thing. And I want to wait for Joey to come out of there he is. There he is. And from here, we might as well go for a little length on the day's video. And we might as well go into this.
Seen anything of Obbins?
What do you want him for?
To mend a pipe in the power plant.
Can't you fix it yourself?
I wouldn't dare.
Well, I haven't seen Obbins all day. He's probably busy.
And I thought he would give us a hard time because we were right in front of him, but thankfully that is not the case, and he did not mess with us. So here's the security office. We can't really do anything here. At least not yet, but we can talk to the people who are here.
Yes? I'd like to... Is this regarding a domestic incident? I've been transferred from domestics. I have this tendency to get emotionally involved. You're too sensitive, Sam. It's my nature, Norville.
It's not about a domestic.
That's a relief.
And we now have names for these guys, Sam and Norval. Can we talk to Sam again? I guess we can. Let's ask him if he knows a guy called Overman.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Never heard of him.
Seems that nobody has heard of this guy. Let's see if we can join the security services. I doubt we can, but let's try.
I'd like to join the security services.
Are you kidding? You mean you're volunteering?
That's right. I heard it's a great life.
It is. But you've got to have
Oh.
a tattoo.
I accidentally clicked over that. He said we were not hard enough and we need to have tattoos and stuff.
Never mind.
I accidentally... I should have kept my hand off the mouse for that. My apologies. But yeah, he said we're not hard enough and we don't have tattoos and stuff. And we can't get that dialogue again because I wanted to show that off. Anyway, let's see if we can go talk to Norval.
Yes?
I'd like a few answers.
Yes?
How do I get down to ground level? Who is Overman?
You can get information from the LINC terminal. Just who are you, anyway?
I'm here to inspect the building.
Yes?
That's right. Routine inspection.
Yes? Heard anything about an inspection, Sam? What kind of an inspection, Norville? A routine inspection. Routine, huh? Oh, that's unusual. It's not convenient right now. Quit pestering me when I'm busy.
And we cannot talk to this man anymore, I don't think.
Yes?
You didn't answer my question.
Didn't I make myself plain enough for you, lame brain? You can get information from the LINC terminal. Now, scram! While you've still got the use of your legs.
You shouldn't get yourself so worked up.
Oh, hell. I'm sorry. It's my nerves.
That man drew a gun. And I wonder... I'll go ahead and save right here on the practice one for just in case. So in case this gets me in trouble in any way... Actually, first of all, we might as well... Before we do that... Can we look at the scanner?
It's some kind of security device.
There's an elevator door.
That elevator leads to Security HQ.
I'm pretty sure we don't want to go there.
It's a standard card slot.
And
Couldn't open that. Couldn't open that, even with a crowbar.
there's no way that we can do that. Can we right-click
Not
the scanner?
fitted by my weight.
And from here, can we use the card on the slot?
Having a problem with your card?
Oh no.
Let me check that for you.
I'll just go ahead and use the second
My
one.
card is coated with porridge.
Porridge?
Yeah, I dropped it in my breakfast. I meant to clean it, but I forgot.
I've done that so many times myself.
Really?
It's so easily done, isn't it? You're having breakfast, you're in a rush, and plop. Your card's submerged in soggy cereal.
Well, that's something. I wonder what happens if we use the other option.
Not you again. Come here.
And he's still got the
Are
gun.
you using that dirty card again?
I tried wiping it on my sleeve.
Give me that card now.
If you insist.
Looks just fine. Must have been a glitch in a scanner.
I'm kind of afraid to use it again. And there's a terminal right here, too. I forgot to look at the terminal. Let's go ahead and left-click it.
It's a LINC terminal. It's a LINC terminal.
And you get the same statement regardless of which button you use it on. Can we use the card in the terminal? We can. Not sure what to do with this, but it's good to know that I can use the card on the terminal to use it for something. Thank you for using LINC. Be vigilant. Fun. So that's there. That is indeed a thing that we can do. Can we use the card on the other terminal? I do like the idea of testing things out. And before I do that, I've just now noticed that, hey, I do have the light bulb in my inventory. Let's left click it. The light bulb is a standard 100 watt filament bulb. How they're using a bulb like this sometime in the far future, I will never know. I'm assuming this takes place in a rather dystopian future. I'm guessing they never expected changes in light bulb technology. And from here, let's see if we can use the card on the terminal. Let's see what that will get us. And I'll just go ahead and press 1. Well, we can learn about Stephen Reich, who we got this card from. Bellevue Gardens, $22.91. Balance of account, $6,037. Link status, 5. Recent transactions, Frank's Exotic Fisheries, $17. Holroyd Motor Services, $190. Dangerous Bikes Subs, $12. Interesting. And if we press 0, we just go back to the main menu. What is the gazetteer? I need to remember to press the buttons, not click the screen. This isn't a touch screen. Worried about your future? We offer fully comprehensive policies to safeguard your status. Anchor Insurance, Commercial Row, Bellevue, 2282. And we can go to the next page with the 9 button. Why is Betty the center of attraction? She's wearing the latest in fashion. Bake-like lip plates supplied and fitted. House of Marat, High Green, 804. Let's go ahead and check the next page. The Club in the Park, St. James. When you get there, you'll know you've arrived. St. James Club, Hyde Park, Erie 300. And what does that remind me of? Oh yeah, the Rippingtons. I have my laptop on in front of me, and just in case I need to do things or need to remember something, just in case. And I just happen to have YouTube in front of me, so hey, might as well go ahead and check. And yeah, it reminded me of the Rippingtons. Next page. Suspicious of your neighbors, turn your paranoia to hard cash. Okay. Contact Neighborhood Watch Scheme, Security Services 826. Not much to say about that one. Next page. And this is the last one. Amaze your friends with our accessories. Safe hermaphosurgery techniques. Burke's Biosurgery. Okay. Bellevue Irie 224. I don't know what to say about this one. Let's go ahead and go to the main menu, and let's try the Union City News. Might as well go ahead and get some length on this one. Hobart Loonies at it again. It has been confirmed that the introduction of a mystery virus into LINC was the work of left-wing activists from Hobart City. The virus caused an error which led to the termination of over 32 residents of East Park Block. I'm guessing that by termination they meant they got killed. Fun. Property theft figures soar. The removal of items of clothing from an office suite in Wilberforce Park brings the number of incidents reported this month to 7. Security services have issued a warning to businesses in the area to be vigilant. Might as well click 9 for the next page. Hobart embargo forces rationing. Following the recently imposed trade embargo, measures have been introduced to ration food supplies. The daily allowance for workers below status 3 is reduced by 40%. Executive eateries will no longer serve croutons. Yeah, I would say we're in a dystopia if this is any indication. Judge comes down on youth. Plans to end violent crime in the East Park Block have been met with LINC approval. That knocking sound was me getting my drink. Judge Chutney, the man behind the new laws, described the crackdown as long overdue. Offenders are to be removed to Camp Morrissey for re-education. Fun. 9 for next page, and that is the last one. Delicatessen sold recycled produce. The owner of a burger bar in Otomo Junction was fined $2,000 for selling food products which contravene official regulations. Analysis showed that the burgers contain an unacceptably high level of human waste. Ugh. Yeah, let's just go to the main menu. And what is security services? Retina scan failed. Access denied. Well, we can't do anything about that yet. Now, we messed with 2 switches in the power plant. We now have Joy with us, which is good because I don't want to leave him behind for any reason. And we could open the elevator with the right mouse button, but we do have a card. Had we used it earlier, it wouldn't have worked. Just talking to Lamb, I think, is enough to let you know that the elevator doesn't work. I'm pretty sure he has a card as well. But if we use the card on the card slot now, we can go down here.
Come on, Joey.
We can now enter the elevator and go further down. We can make our way to ground level. We do want to get out of here after all. And after hearing the warm tone, I guess, of the elevator there, we are now in another area of this building. This one apparently seems a lot less grimy and a lot nicer. Music here is a lot friendlier too. I will go ahead, save on practice, and then again, right here. So, join me next time where we explore this level of the building and see what we can do. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!